Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new challenge or stream video kind of thing. And today we're going to go play Marvel's Spider-Man PS5 and do all the
Great thinking on the boss's part.
things
These new
using
printers are making our lives
using every single. We're gonna go through all the challenges in every single game. In every single DLC mode. I might even do a new game plus doing this uh, thing where I go through the game using nothing but uh, red and blue suits, or that follow the classic original color scheme and are not inverted. So what I mean by this is that we're gonna use every single suit that follows Spidey's original color scheme, which technically will include white in a sense because of the new redesign of Spider-Man from Insomniac Games. But in terms of the actual new redesign, which is this technically in the comics, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to go through all the red and blue suits in the game that more or less follow the classic Spidey color scheme, and those are the advanced suit, both classic suit versions, which is damaged and repaired. Scarlet Spider, the Stark suit, the wrestler suit, the Spider Punk suit, where the Spider armor, the vintage comic book suit, the Spider Clan suit, the Resilient suit, the Spider UK suit, Aaron Eichmann armor, the Web suit, Into the Spider-Verse suit, Cyborg Spider-Man, the Amazing suit, and I might technically use the Iron Spider suit. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, all of that. What I'm not using is this one because this is technically blue and red, not red and blue. So it doesn't follow his original color scheme, it's just inverted. Like I said, I won't be doing inverted color schemes. The next challenge I will be doing is, of course, the suits that feature red and black, which would be not black and red, no, not red and black and red, or red and black, depending on. Actually, no, red and black and red, which will be the Secret War suit, the and the dark suit, and then I'm gonna be doing the red and black series, which would be the Aaron Eichmann armor. No, the Spider Armor Mark III. Scarlet Spider. The upgraded suit. So we're gonna start off in this challenge. We're gonna start off with the advanced suit, and let's get into it.
Taking candy from a baby.
I mean, you're gonna use metaphor. We're technically making our own candy, right?
Yeah, right. You know what I meant.
Either way, we're giving ourselves 300% raises every day.
And I'm not complaining. So we could print our own money and make our own whiskey?
Actually, I'm gonna use this suit at the last. I will be doing a stream playthrough. I will be doing a playthrough series shortly after this challenge video of basically the entire game, but with the advanced suit. And I'm gonna be doing a storyline, basically playthrough. Basically, I'm gonna use the four main suits in the game, and I'm going. And let me reiterate, the four main suits that Peter wears in this game. There's only technically four canonical suits in this game. We're at actually five if you really want to count it, but well, there's multiple, but if we're talking about the main storyline, not side quests, there's only technically four main suits that Peter actually dons throughout the entire game. those being the classic suit damaged, the advanced suit, and of course the anti-ox suit. Now, how you get these suits throughout the story? First, you're gonna unlock this suit by default because, and when I played the game, when I first saw the new Spider-Man design, which was the advanced suit here, I thought, man, this is what I'm going to be playing with in the beginning of the game. And I did do an in-depth suit analysis in one of the streams that I did yesterday. But I did say that this suit I really initially did not really like the advanced suit at first. I thought it was kind of trash, but then it grew on me and I was like, yeah, this suit kind of clean. I like it. However, so in storyline, you're gonna start off with this suit, and this suit is just like, it screams nostalgia to me. I like how they revamped and redesigned Spidey's signature iconic look, while giving us an insomniac flair, while also maintaining what makes Spider-Man Spider-Man. So yeah, I mean, I love what they did with the suit. This technically might do a little mini review while I go over these suits, the red and blue suits, and what I like about them before we get into this mission. So we're gonna start with the classic suit first, at first, because this suit is just like the be all, the end all. And then for more modern purposes, at the end of the challenge, I will be using this suit as a more canonical mean in the game. But in terms of the gameplay, let's go over all the suits that I'm going to be using for this challenge and review them real quick. Starting off with the classic suit repaired, and this suit they really did a really good job at capturing Spider-Man. Like, every game that you see Spidey appear in, more or less uses a similar, if not almost similar, overall design premise when they introduce Spider-Man into their games, like Marvel Future Fight. The classic suit is the first and only suit that you unlock when you unlock the biometrics needed to play as Spider-Man. Same thing in Super Wars, same thing in Realm of Contest of Champions and Realm of Champions, whatever. This suit in particular is what you're more or less going to see more commonly when Spider-Man's introduced in any game other than his own, even in his own game, because of course this is what made Spider-Man Spider-Man. It's like, and I'm gonna get a little sentimental in my and why I like this suit a lot. I mean, basically, this is Spider-Man, and why Spider-Man is what my favorite hero, and the whole premise behind Spider-Man is that literally anybody can don the costume. Anybody with the power set that Spidey has, anybody who obtains the powers that the hero Spider-Man possesses, can more or less become Spider-Man. The premise of Spider-Man is that anybody can be him, whether it be the homeless guy on the street or the richest guy in the building. Anybody theoretically can be under the mask, which is what makes Spider-Man so captivating. He's not, I mean, although we do realize that more people, for good reason, associate Peter Parker and Miles Morales to the character of Spider-Man, more or less because they were well known. Theoretically, I could even be Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like, anybody who dons the mask and dons the suit can theoretically become Spider-Man. He's not bound to a single character, and that if you remove that character from being Spider-Man, he still will be Spider-Man. But however, there are characters and there are other people's favorite superheroes that more or less, if you were to remove, I mean, like some characters like Iron Man, anybody can be Iron Man too. I mean, he's a guy in high-tech armor. So I mean, like, theoretically, I could put on the armor and be Iron Man, characters like the Hulk, for example, they really like if you take them out of the question, like they're like if you take the character that they're synonymous with, like Bruce Banner, for example, if you take him away from the Hulk, he's not the Hulk. You know what I mean? But back into this suit. I mean, characters like Iron Man, Spider Man, anybody who has their whole body covered, and Black Panther really could be anybody too. But the premise of Spider Man is that he is anybody. He can literally be anybody, and it's not the powers that make the hero; it's the hero that makes the powers. You know what I mean? And that's why I like Spider-Man so much. He's very relatable, and he's not like the super rich guy turned superhero as a day job, but really as his night job, he's like this philanthropist, billionaire guy, you know, like Tony Stark, or this superhuman that was created in the lab, like Captain America, or this grade A global agent like Black Widow, or I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love those characters because I am a Marvel fan at heart. But Spider-Man is my favorite, and every game every game has to have at least some variation of this suit. And I'm just grateful that Insomniac Games took their time and just redesigned an iconic and classic figure like Spider-Man, made it modern, but also made it so that it's not like too impeding, like they try to do too much with the suit, but they also didn't do they also weren't lazy and just had a reskin or just like imported a already existing suit from another Spider-Man game and just put it in here and said, "Hey, here's the classic suit." Now the next suit is the battle damage suit. Now this suit in particular, I like. However, there are other designs and other iterations of what the battle damaged or class or damaged suit entails. Like there's some where Peter's mouth is all open, the lenses are shattered, the hair is out, the torso part is like ripped apart, the gloves are broken up, his battery's broken, and there are some like this where it's just like shreds. His arms is like his suit is hanging off by a thread, or like whatever, and But yeah, I mean, I like what they did. They tattered and bruised, and it does look battle damage. You know, it's not as. I mean, I think but I think the remaster does a great job at highlighting some of the issues that the previous version that the game was based off of primarily didn't have per se. But you know, it's pretty good. Um, but the thing that I feel like Miles Morales does in the terms of battle damage that this game doesn't is that any suit can get battle damaged in that game. Whereas there's a specific dedicated suit that is battle damaged. For example, this suit did get battle damaged in the game, but I'll get to that later. Uh, but that was only in cutscenes and never again in the overworld. So if you were to try and get the battle damage version of this, you could only theoretically see it through storyline cutscenes, and that's just about it. Whereas this suit is what you get, and you actually get it battle damaged. This suit becomes battle damaged in a cutscene, and they actually made it an actual playable suit after this cutscene against Fisk. So I like that. The next suit that's um, blue and red, or red and blue, is actually technically this is blue and red. Now that I think about it, but okay, is the Scarlet Spider suit. Now there is a version of Spider-Man with Riley, which I really, really hoped was in this game, and the Ben Riley suit is just amazing. Not to say that this suit isn't amazing, just the actual Spider-Man Ben Riley suit is amazing. This is what he started off uh, as the original Scarlet Spider. Now, keep in mind there are two Scarlet Spiders, and they are different Spideys, but they also share the same name. For example, the second Scarlet Spider that shares the same name as the Scarlet Spider, but not the same person, is this suit, and they call it the Scarlet Spider 2 suit. Now, keep in mind that this is not the same person as the person who dons the original Scarlet Spider suit. This is Ben Riley, and the one that dons the red and black is Kane, which is another Peter Parker clone. We're not going to get into that history of the suits. That's for another video. So yeah, I like the Scarlet Spider suit, and I like how they have these spider logos on the suit airbrushed rather than just like stitched in. So it makes it more appealing rather than just having it like just designed on the suit. The next red and blue suit that follows the same color scheme is, of course, the Stark suit. This goes by a lot of names, such as the Homecoming suit, the Far From Home suit in the beginning, and the MCU Spider-Man, or just its actual official name, which is the Stark suit. Um, this suit in particular, like I said with this one, um, really follows the original design of Peter Spider-Man without being the original. Let me explain. This suit in particular has the little mini spider in the front and the like a almost large spider in the back, but it's like shrunk down and like condensed in a way. But it also, although it does feature those little iconic classic designs from that suit, it also takes into account that, hey, this is Spider-Man. We want to recreate Spider-Man and have the original fans satisfied by also introducing newer fans to Spider-Man without making it look all outdated and bleh. So what they did was they modernized it with all the arm guards, all the wrists and stuff. As you can see, it's a little bit more tech-like, versus the original classic all spandex version that Peter always wore in the beginning. He never wore a technical, tech-based suit. That was always later on in his career as Spider-Man, and he's developed those things over time. Where in this universe, he is a student of, Tony Stark, hence the name of the suit, and he was given this suit. So this is the universe where it's Tony Stark and Peter Parker actually like a mentor and student kind of thing relationship, whereas this suit follows his original run as Spider-Man in his main timeline. The next red and blue suit that I want to go over is this suit. Now, the reason why I like this suit a lot, and I really commend them for putting it in the game, is because this was Spider-Man before Spider-Man. Let me explain. This is what happened like a few weeks, I think, after Peter initially got his powers, and he was afraid to showcase them, and so he decided, hey, how do I mask my abilities, make them look believable, and get paid for having abilities? And thus he decided to go into wrestling before he became Spider-Man after this event. But after he wrestled and got the money, he went to go to the store at some point, and then he saw his uncle get shot. This is when he decided to drop the wrestling gimmick, and he dons a new suit, becoming the Spider-Man in hopes of getting justice for the death of his uncle, who was like his father in a sense, because Peter never knew his parents. They were SHIELD agents, but died in a horrible accident, and he never knew his parents. The only people he knew in his life that were parental to him were Uncle Ben and Aunt May. And so when Uncle Ben died, that's just looking at him, that's just like his dad dying in front of his eyes, even though he knew it wasn't his dad, it was his uncle. But he knew if he felt like Uncle Ben was his dad, and that's what hurt him the most. So he decided to become a vigilante, hunt down the criminal, bring justice to kill his uncle before dying. And realizing that Peter had powers, uttered the most famous lines that stuck with Peter throughout his entire journey as being Spider-Man, even through this game, which were, with great power comes great responsibility. And with that, he becomes the hero known as Spider-Man. That's a little quick history lesson. That's why I like this suit a lot. This suit, it's just like a punk rock kind of guy. He's a clone of Peter, by the way, in a different universe. Actually, no, he's not really a clone. He's just a different Spidey from a different universe. I really hope they don't add Spider-Man India in Spider-Man 2. No, please don't. So we're gonna start off with the classic suit first, and we're gonna just do my benchmarks, because my benchmarks is what I'm actually doing this challenge for. So we have it so much easier with the Miles Morales game. It's much more streamlined in a sense where the benchmarks are a lot more easier to complete. However, there are a lot more benchmarks. However, I feel like what Miles Morales does, I just want to do it just to go fully complete the game. But what Miles Morales does versus Spider-Man is that the benchmarks actually give you an incentive to complete them the game versus the
Anyways,
benchmarks for Marvel Spider-Man, where the benchmarks just grant you
nice. But where does the whiskey go?
XP. Now, keep in mind that once you reach level 50, XP really won't matter as much. Sure, the bar will fill up, but you won't gain extra levels. You won't level up. You will stay at level 50, and it's just locked there. It will say superior level up. Your stats will increase, yes. Your stats will increase each time. However, the level itself
if
won't
we don't learn from our
go up.
mistakes, historically speaking, we're probably gonna screw things up for like now.
I'd keep that thinking to yourself when the boss is around. I don't think he'd appreciate that kind of talk.
Yeah, sure.
And I don't think you'd appreciate me being here, but easy does it.
Something's over there. Everyone ready? I found Webb. Need a hand here. Something's over there.
Hey! Spider-Man's here! Eyes open!
Spider-Man's been here.
Nap time.
That's not good. I got you now, Spider-Man. You got a death wish, huh?
Let's kick it up a notch. Welcome to the air show.
Guy! You picked a bad day to mess with us. Put your drinks down and stop fighting!
Drinking on the job? I'm gonna have to report you all to Hammerhead HR.
In the air!
Ooh, I'm gonna hurt. That's nice. Oh, okay. Maybe that is nice. Okay. I might have to do this because I gotta get it 85%.
Before he destroys the printer!
Do you guys throw parties in here? You should totally throw parties in here.
Pick off any more of us! We're gonna pound your face in! Boom, boss will do to you! Get off your butt, you idiots, and take him out!
Let's not tank our economy any further now, boys.
What the hell?
Incoming. And we're done. Counterfeiting is bad, but do any of you have a spare couple bundles for rent money? Just asking.
We're losing too many guys! Oh, no! Here comes the pain! What the hell? Look up, you moron! You better run! Don't let him get into the office!
You guys got any more illegal stuff in the office? Just asking for a
Fuck.
friend.
I almost got it too. I gotta redo this.
You're out of your weight class!
Yeah,
Bring him down!
I'll put you in the crowd!
fumes are starting to get to me. Should get over to the office before I pass out.
Yeah, let's retry that, guys.
Great thinking on the boss's part. These new printers are making our lives way easier.
Easier than taking candy from a baby.
I mean, if you're gonna use metaphor, we're technically making our own.
Yeah. You know what I meant.
Sleep it off.
That's not good!
Put the drinks down and stop fighting! Drinking on the job? I'm gonna have to report you all to Hammerhead HR. Kick it up a notch. Never touches the ground.
I'll end you!
You guys throw parties in here? You should totally throw parties in here!
Look up, you moron! Bring him down! He's hurt now!
Let's not tank our economy any further now, boys!
Oh my goodness. I keep forgetting it's not like Miles Morales where if it's on the lowest setting, it's I don't take any on my combo.
Watch it! Got him good! Come on down here, you wuss!
Protect the money! Counterfeiting is bad, but do any of you have a spare couple bundles for rent money? Just asking.
How do you do that?
Incoming! Okay, now I'm just showing off.
Back! Don't let him get into the office!
You guys got any more illegal stuff in the office? Just asking for a friend.
I'll break you, little man!
Alright, see, this is what a frequent flyer. Oh,
I'll be all by myself! That's not good! They'll be cleaning you off the walls when I'm done! Want some of this? You're gonna pay for that!
yeah, that has got to hurt.
Phew, fumes are starting to get to me. Should get over to the office before I pass out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that 85 hit combo. That's gonna actually
Great
work
thinking on the boss's part.
for my.
These new printers are making our lives way easier.
Easier than taking candy from a baby.
Let's kick it up a notch. A thing of beauty.
Let me increase the difficulty so I can actually like get some more.
Down and stop fighting! Drinking on the job? I'm gonna have to report you all to Hammerhead HR.
I'll mess you up! Bring him back guard! You're gonna hurt, little man! He's airborne! You picked a bad day to mess with us! Spider-Man! Kill him before he destroys the printer!
Do you guys throw parties in here? You should totally throw parties in here!
He's airborne! I did some damage!
Fuck. I almost had that.
Stay out of our business! Let me get my hands on him!
You asked for it! Like fish in a bit.
Get off your butt, you idiot, and take him out!
Let's not tank our economy any further now, boys!
Don't let him pick off any more of us! Boss, this is for guard!
Yeah.
Protect the money! Counterfeiting is bad, but do any of you have a spare couple bundles for rent money? Just asking!
Down! Man down! I can handle this clown! What the crap? Bring him down! Don't let him get into the office!
You guys got any more illegal stuff in the office? Just asking for a friend.
Crap! Look out! I'll end you! Look up, you moron!
Incoming! Say goodnight.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
Like that, and it's over! I'll snap your...
Phew, fumes are starting to get to me. Should get over to the office before I pass out.
Fuck. Alright, let me do that again because we're gonna use the battle damage. That was pretty fun. I like that mission.
Great thinking on the boss.
Stop! Who's there?
Who's there? Alright, so I'm almost at champion, so that means I gotta just get a 30 hit combo or more 5 times, basically. and so basically 30, 16, 90, 100, 120, 150, 180. Yeah. So, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. I gotta get a combo of 150, or just get 30 5 times.
Who the hell are you?
I see him! It's Spider-Man!
That's it. Alright. Hold up. Okay.
What the? You're a dead man! What the hell? There's no one guy!
You asked for it! And we're
Put your drinks down and stop fighting!
drinking on the job? I'm gonna have to report you all to Hammerhead HR.
What the hell? Mama! You're dead, damn it! Look up, you moron! You're going down! Look out! We're losing men! That's nothing compared to what the boss will do to Spider-Man! Kill him before he destroys the printer!
You guys throw parties in here? You should totally throw parties in here!
Crap! Look out! I'll mess you up! Look up, you moron! Complicate! Wow!
Dodge.
Can't lose anyone else!
Clear.
I'm stuck!
I have a little. Hey guys, I have a little game. These dodge those. Come over here, and I'll tell you. I did another one over here.
Here comes the pain!
Okay, everyone.
He's airborne!
Okay.
How'd he do that? Mama! They'll be cleaning you off the walls when I'm done! Hey, that's no fair! I'll mess you up!
Do I get the message? I don't think so. I do.
What's up?
Get off your butt, you idiots, and take him out!
Let's not tank our economy any further now, boys!
Okay. Hey. I don't think there are. Oh, Slinky.
Oh, no!
Oh, what's up, Slinky?
Let me get my hands on him! Get down! Bring him down! Stay out of our business!
Counterfeiting is bad, but do any of you have a spare couple bundles for rent money? Just asking.
I don't think there's any more drinkable items. Oh yes, there is. It's right here. Oh, yeah.
That's all you got?
And I died. That's crazy.
Great thinking on the boss's part. These new printers are making our lives way easier.
Easier than taking candy from a baby.
Okay, we're gonna do this again. Oops. Oh. There you go. Okay, so from serving the area.
Man down!
One right there. One right there. Okay, one right here. Okay, so there's three of them. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to lure 2 more.
Hey! Spider! You're going down, Webs!
Haha. I don't
Box
think
him up!
yeah.
Up there! You got a death wish, huh? Heads up!
Okay. Now one more.
Look up, you moron!
Whatever that is.
We're gonna pound your face in!
I think that's it. Yay. I can't even get me. So fuck. Without guns, I can't get me.
Our business.
Fuck. I think I'm fucked. In terms of the yankable items, yeah. I think I screwed up.
Ready to leak, punk! How do you do that?
How do you do that? By swinging, dumbass.
Above us!
Above us. That's gonna change it. Yeah. I might just have to take the L.
You got a death wish, huh? What the crap? Put your drink down and stop fighting!
Drinking on the job? I'm gonna have to report you all to Hammerhead HR.
Put him in the ground!
Let's kick it up a notch.
Picking us off from the west!
A thing of beauty.
You want some of this?
Hurt me? We'll get it. Stop with that. Hit me. Ugh.
Great thinking on the boss's part. These new printers are making our lives way easier.
Okay.
Easier than taking candy from a baby.
I mean,
Okay,
you're gonna use
so
metaphor. We're technically
1,
making our own
2,
candy,
3,
right?
Yeah,
4.
right. You know what I meant.
Either way, we're giving ourselves 300% raises every day.
So there's
And
one
I'm
right
not
here,
complaining.
one right there,
So
one
we
right
get to print
there,
our own money and make
one
our
right
own whiskey.
here.
Yeah, just don't overdo it on the book. Like it's getting sloppy on the job.
Yeah. How does Boss get away with this whole thing anyways?
1,
That's above my pay grade, bro. Probably paying city officials to keep their mouths shut.
A lot of hipster homebrewers would be seriously jealous of this setup.
everything figured out. Huh, feel like I can rest easy.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, for real. You should never have that feeling.
Wrapping up a chunk of my own paycheck.
Something's over there.
Get closer.
Hey, nobody. Come out or you're dead.
Okay, hold that for me. Okay, now I just gotta lure them. Hi, buddy. What's up?
What? I got you now, Spider-Man.
I bet you.
Take cover!
Dodge. Yeah, come here.
Bust him up!
Okay. That's 3. Now for the last one. Come over here. Come over here. Yeah, come here.
Boss wants his head!
Now come here.
Put your drinks down and stop fighting!
Drinking on the job? I'm gonna have to report you all to Hammerhead HR.
Get me out of this!
You asked for it. Say goodnight.
I'm gonna get it. Incoming! Don't let him pick off any more of us! What the hell is that? Here comes the pain! I'm an army all by myself! Spider-Man!
I bet you
Before
are.
he destroys the printer!
You guys throw parties in here? You should totally throw parties in here.
How do you do that? When I'm done. We're losing too many guys. Want some of this? Eat that one. In the air. Time to die, hero. Look out! Take out! This stuff's nasty! That's not good! Get off your butt, you idiot! Just take him out!
Let's not tank our economy any further now, boys.
Boss wants
Let's kick it up a notch. And we're done.
I don't like these Protect the money!
Counterfeiting is bad, but do any of you have a spare couple bundles for rent money? Just asking.
Come here.
I can handle this! Get out of this!
Come here.
Come on! Right there! Bust him up!
We got those. Come here.
Watch out! We're losing men! Don't let him get into the office!
You guys got any more illegal stuff in the office? Just asking for a friend.
Wee.
Watch it!
Come here.
I'm gonna tear you apart!
Fuck. I gotta do that big brain strategy all over again. Well, at least Champion is finished. Now I just gotta do what I'll take that frequent flyer. Wait, what was the one I gotta physically throw enemies? Wait, what's the physical throw? Web throw is hold triangle. So a throw is square and hold triangle. Oh, okay.
These new printers
So,
are making our lives
I don't
way
really.
easier.
Okay, so what's the benchmark for web throwing? Frequent flyer, right? Okay.
Easier than taking candy from a baby.
I mean, if you're gonna use metaphor, we're technically making our own candy, right?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be a troll.
Right. You know what I'm saying.
Either way, we're giving ourselves 300% raises every day. So we get to print our own money and make our own whiskey? Was a freaking sweet.
Hell is that? What? I could have sworn I saw something.
Ugh. Yeah, hold that for me. You gonna climb up here, sir?
Man down!
Yep. And that's the wrap. Okay. Yep. Now I'm gonna have to get them over here.
What was that?
Hi, buddy. What's up?
I got you now, Spider-Man!
Mm-hmm.
Take it! Man down! Put your drinks down and stop fighting!
Drinking on the job? I'm gonna have to report you all to Hammerhead HR.
Want some of this?
I don't get to use that. Okay, sure. I know there's another one.
Bring it down!
Well, unless I use them all. I
Up
use
there! That's not good! Take him out! You're going down! The boss sends his regards! I'll mess you up!
get any more double.
Boss wants his head! Take him out! Bring him back ours!
Oh shit. Yeah, there is no more.
That'll leave a mark!
Incoming!
Get you up there!
A thing of beauty!
I'll end you! Won't be that easy to take me down! Spider-Man! Kill him before he destroys the printer!
Do you guys throw parties in here? You should totally throw parties in here!
I'll break your friggin' jaw!
I got a health increase. Alright. Since I already did it with this suit, now the next suit is this one.
Thinking on the boss's part. These new printers are making our lives way easier.
Easier than taking candy from a baby.
I mean, if you're gonna use metaphors, we're technically making our own candy. Right?
I didn't imagine that. Yeah, right. You know what I meant. Web! We know what that means.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 yankable items left.
Need a hand here!
Which means I can either get 3 of them, just make 4 and 1 of them, or just 4 of them all at once.
I see him! It's Spider-Man! Here comes the pain! Take cover! Take him out! Bring him back to Earth!
Now I need to get 3 of them.
Stop! This keeps coming around! He's taking out too many of them! I can handle this clown! Put your drinks down and stop fighting!
Drinking on the job? I'm gonna have to report you all to Hammerhead HR.
Look up, you moron!
You asked for it. Say goodnight.
Take him out! Look out! Balloon! Spider-Man! Kill him before he destroys the printer!
You guys throw parties in here? You should totally throw parties in here.
Quit messing around! Take cover! You're gonna get worse than that! I'll put you in the ground! Stand down! Get off your butt, you idiots, and take him out!
Let's not tank our economy any further now, boys.
I'll bring him down! That's not good! Why not on me? Boss wants his head! Look out! I don't like these odds no more! I'll break your friggin' jaw! Whoa! What the hell? Stay out of this!
Let's kick it up a notch. Okay.
Protect the money!
Counterfeiting is bad, but do any of you have a spare couple bundles for rent money? Just asking.
You're in first! I don't like these odds no more! Ready, you weak punk! Robot spiders down! Don't let him get into the office!
You guys got any more illegal stuff in the office? Just asking for a friend.
Time to die, hero! Watch out! We're losing that!
Good shit.
Phew, fumes are starting to get to me. Should get over to the office before I pass out.
And that is complete. Let me see my benchmarks.
Mary Jane Watson, Associate Editor. Begin research notes. What started as a museum heist a few days ago has turned into a brutal assault on the city, and the casualties keep piling up. Last night, after almost killing Majidon Hammerhead, Captain Yuri Watanabe was forced into administrative leave. Sources say she told the chief, "This won't stop me." Note, follow up on this later. Feels like this isn't the end of her story. Meanwhile, Hammerhead, who was pronounced dead at the scene, was revived and escaped custody. Police are searching for him, but there are no solid leads. His men are continuing to target Sable weaponry and vehicles, including something called Project Olympus. From what we can gather, Project Olympus is an Oscorp and Sable-funded initiative. Bioenhancement technology meant to transform people into indestructible super soldiers. Hammerhead is ruthless and insane, and now apparently indestructible. But first things first, figure out where Hammerhead is hiding. The question is, what are we gonna do when we find him?
Hey, MJ. I'm following the police to an Oscorp plant. Sounds like Hammerhead's guys are at it again. Got any updates on Yuri?
Nothing yet. You miss her, don't you?
Yeah, we were a good team. I mean, not like me and you, but, you know.
I know. So listen, I've got a source at Oscorp. They're ramping up production of this Project Olympus equipment, which is probably why Hammerhead's men are attacking that plant. The Olympus contract is for Sable International, part of a deal she made with Osborn during the Devil's Breath crisis. And I just learned it's all supposed to be shipping overseas to Sincaria.
Sincaria, Silver Sable's home country.
And also the site of an increasingly bloody civil war. Have you heard about this?
No, I'm not really caught up on international news. Been a little busy with our own war here in New York.
It's a hell of a story. I'll fill you in when we have more time.
Yeah, it'd be nice to talk about something other than Hammerhead for a while.
What do you think about taking a vacation when all this is over?
Vacation? I'm not sure I know what that word means.
Yeah, I'm with you. But seriously, we both need it. I'll start doing some planning. Let me know what happens at that Oscorp plant.
Will do.
I might actually do this entire DLC with the classic suit.
Stay out of our business! Bring it on!
Wait a minute. Is this a dance-off? I love those! My turn. This new armor is cool and all, but I kind of miss seeing your desperate attempts at 70s gangster fashion. the point, don't you?
Boss wants his head!
So are you guys all friends outside of work, or just co-workers? You know, maybe your whole organization has gotten too big too fast. You might not even... know each other. If that's the case, let me introduce you. Vinny, this is Vinny. Vinny, Vinny. I should have recorded. Why is nobody laughing? Wait, maybe you're not laughing because you guys really are all named Vinny. If that's the case, nice to meet you, Vinny. And Vinny. And all you other Vinnies.
I can't quit this mission. I wanted to see what if this scene would look like with the classic video game. I'll do it again. But first...
Mary Jane Watson, Associate Editor.
Hey, MJ. I'm following the police to an Oscorp plant. Sounds like Hammerhead's guys are at it again. Got any updates on Yuri?
Nothing yet. You miss her, don't you?
Yeah. We were a good team. I mean, not like me and you, but, you know.
I know. So listen, I've got a source at Oscorp. They're ramping up production of this Project Olympus equipment, which is probably why Hammerhead's men are attacking that plant. The Olympus contract is for Sable International, part of a deal she made with Osborn during the Devil's Breath crisis. And I just learned it's all supposed to be shipping overseas to Symkaria.
Symkaria, Silver Sable's home country.
And also the site of an increasingly bloody civil war. Have you heard about this?
No, I'm not really caught up on international news. Been a little busy with our own war here in New York.
It's a hell of a story. I'll fill you in when you have more time.
Yeah, it'd be nice to talk about something other than Hammerhead for a while.
What do you think about taking a vacation when all this is over?
Vacation? I'm not sure I know what that word means.
Yeah, I'm with you. But seriously, we both need it. I'll start doing some planning. Let me know what happens at that Oscorp plant.
Will do. minute. Is this a dance-off? I love those. It's my turn.
That thing is amazing.
This new armor is cool and all. I kind of miss seeing your desperate attempts at 70s gangster fashion. You guys get right to the point, don't you? So are you guys all friends outside of work, or just co-workers? You know, maybe your whole organization has gotten too big too fast. You might not even know each other. If that's the case, let me introduce you. Vinny, this is Vinny. Vinny, Vinny. Why is nobody laughing? Wait, maybe you're not laughing because you guys really are all named Vinny. If that's the case, nice to meet you, Vinny.
Come on, Spider-Man! Let's play Save the Pigs.
Well, that's just rude. Jetpack guy doesn't... Oh, hello, ambush guys. Where'd your buddy go? No one's talking, huh? Maybe you just can't hear me over the sound of those jetpacks.
This is it!
Cool jetpacks, guys. Where do I get one? Let me guess. They fell off the back of a truck, right? You know, instead of stealing everything, you guys should try making your own stuff. It's much more emotionally rewarding. Maybe you wouldn't be so angry all the time.
One more will finish you!
Huh.
Let me get our hands on it! Put it in the ground! Out of the way!
Fun yet?
Don't do this!
Hey!
Come closer. I dare ya!
Now, is that just a regular dare or a double dog dare?
That yours?
No? But it would be so awesome if it was. You okay?
Yeah.
Long time no see.
Who do you work for?
He works for Hammerhead.
Where is this hammerhead?
Whoa! Can't we, like, go grab a coffee and catch up like normal people? By the way, I love your new hovercrafty thing.
Tell me everything you know.
I talk a lot better without a gun in my face.
You have 3 seconds.
Just put the guns down.
1,
We really gonna do this? 2, 6, 9, 11, 7...
3.
Sable, you seem a little stressed. Can we do some relaxing breaths? In, out, in, out.
Tell me where to find Hammerhead.
I wish I knew. But if we stop punching each other, maybe we can work together.
Together? Never.
What did I do wrong here? Wait, have you been listening to Jameson's podcast?
You are supposed to be the protector of the city. And yet you have allowed this Hammerhead to steal all of my weapons and supplies. Damn you!
What happened to you? I thought you were a good guy.
I am good at what I do. But I am not a guy.
Lost in translation, I guess? What happened to you can thank me by not dying?